family. Guess what? Big news! We have officially become homeowners here in Calgary. Yeah, I know it is wild. A year ago, it was just a dream, and now it's our reality. Remember in our last video, we spilled the beans about moving from Toronto to Calgary? Well, turns out we found our dream home here. So, rewind to when we got our PR in August, and the whole idea of owning a home started brewing. We even showed you some properties in previous videos. Check it out if you have missed it. At first, we were eyeing apartments in Toronto. But you know how the real estate game goes. A bit of a challenge, right? Okay, fast forward. I switched to a work from home job, and that's when Calgary came into the picture. Now, from here, the whole story of buying our first home is crazy and super fast. So, watch this video until the end to know how we quickly bought our home in 2024. So, December 13th was just a normal day for us, as we kind of thought that because now we both are working from home, we could actually move to Calgary. We were looking at few properties online. We were not able to decide, like Calgary is a bit far from Toronto, so we were thinking about how we can see the properties there. Like, should we ask the realtor to show us the properties online, or like on the other hand, we also wanted to be physically present to see these properties as well, because this is when you actually can figure out about neighborhood and many other things. So we both were, me and my husband, quite unsure about everything. Then we thought, if we are just going to think like this and we are not going to do anything about it, then it is going to take ages for us to buy a house. Then and there, we decided to visit Calgary and see what this city is like. We also thought that we would ask the realtor to show us a few houses as well. If we would like any property, we will put in the offer and see if everything works out or not. Otherwise, we could at least explore the city and then come back to Toronto. So on the 13th itself, we booked the tickets for December 17th for Calgary. The time when we booked the tickets, that's when we linked up with our realtor, Ash, who we found through his YouTube channel. I will add the link to his channel in the description if you are curious. We vibed with him because he was quick to respond and just radiated positivity. 2 days before our trip, we hit him up and he was all in. He immediately searched for listings that were very close to our requirements and emailed us the list. We went through all the listings and marked the properties that we wanted to see. So we landed in Calgary on December 17th around 12 p.m. Ash, being the legend he is, picked us up from the airport and lined up 2 to 3 properties showing on the same day. We saw the properties and then he dropped us at our Airbnb. On December 18th, we just explored the city and we were actually working from home as we did not take any leave from our offices that time. So then on December 19th, which was the second day of our property viewings with our realtor, we fell in love with this house. Yeah, so we did what felt right, made an offer. So we actually made the offer on the same night of the 19th. Now let me tell you, the waiting game for the seller's response and negotiations was nerve-wracking. Biting our nails, restless vibes, you know the drill. We heard bidding wars were a thing, so we were a bit on edge. We waited the whole night of the 19th. We knew that obviously nothing was going to happen at night. We did have to wait for the next day, which was December 20th, but still, we were not able to sleep the whole night. The next morning, the negotiation took place, but our realtor worked his magic. Just 15 minutes before the 24-hour mark, he called us and said our offer was accepted. I can't even describe the relief. Actually, we both were restless and did not even eat our breakfast that morning. The negotiation was taking long, so we decided to go on a walk, so that we could distract ourselves. The moment our realtor called us to give this news, we were outside the Popeyes and we pinched each other just to make sure that we were not dreaming. To be honest, it only fully hit me when I got the keys yesterday. So, yeah, post offer, some paperwork jazz, and since we had our return ticket booked to Toronto on the 25th, we had to head back. Honestly, we went to Calgary thinking we'd just explore the city, and turns out we found our dream home. It's been a crazy journey. Back in Toronto, we had to figure out the logistics of moving and closing the deal. So now, fast forward to Feb 1st, 2024, keys in hand, and we officially own a piece of Calgary. Feels like a dream. But yes, we are here. Detailed videos on the home buying journey in Canada, including budget and investments, are on the horizon. Soon, a home tour of our townhome is coming your way. If you have not subscribed yet, hit that button and, of course, show us some love with likes, shares, and comments. Stay tuned for more adventures, and until then, take care.